Hello, everyone. Welcome in. If you are new here, my name is Kinny. I am a professional psychic medium, tarot reader, singer, songwriter, professional witch, and practitioner. And today I am in my tarot bag. Check out One For You freestyle, okay, on all streaming platforms and services. Check out Lock It, When I Go, just to name a few, okay? But today we are getting into our eclipse content, okay? Tomorrow, whenever I'm filming this right now on the 16th, okay, tomorrow on February 17th, 2026, there is going to be the first of this new eclipse cycle, okay, the Leo Aquarius sets, okay, of eclipses that we're going to be experiencing until 2028, okay. Tomorrow marks the first of that. All right, so we're going to be doing a pick a card reading in regards to the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius, okay, and what that means for you. All right, so yeah. Solar eclipses can definitely be major karmically charged times, okay? So you're also going to want to check into like your chart to see where this eclipse is going to be hitting you, or if you have certain planets in Aquarius, you know what I'm saying, or in the house that rules over Aquarius, you may experience things a bit more, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it here in just a second. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen if you're here on TikTok. I really appreciate the support. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check me out at Tarot TV Kinny on YouTube, okay? Because I definitely have a whole bunch of videos posted over there as well. If you're here on YouTube, thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one, okay? So I will see y'all at y'all's group, okay? We're going to get started with group one. Hello, group one. Welcome in, okay? So for one, thank y'all for tapping that screen. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe button and notification bell and sending this to somebody who, you know, may be experiencing this eclipse. Is like, you know, this is where we're all experiencing this eclipse, but you know what I mean, okay? So hello. So for one, group one, underneath this solar eclipse, you may start to feel like people are starting to like drop by. I may get a lot more like guests, okay? Hi, Jay. I may end up like having people come like visit you, okay? Aquarius energy has a lot to do with socialization. It has a lot to do with social groups, social circles, okay? Talking to friends you ain't talked to in a minute, okay? And things like that, all right? So yeah, y'all may have people just kind of like stopping by, you know what I'm saying? You may feel like over these next, really these next 6 months, okay? But especially these next like, this last like week, 2 weeks, and this next 2 weeks, okay, you may feel as though there is a heavier energy surrounding people coming to visit you, okay? And I definitely feel like y'all could have some shifts and changes in your social circle, yeah, because I've seen number 55 right here, so there could definitely be some major shifts and changes in regards to your social circle, okay? Vehicles and vehicular issues could also be popping up for some of y'all, okay? Aquarius also has that technology aspect to it, so it could definitely be a thing. Y'all could also be people who are being deeply affected by Mercury retrograde, okay? Mercury retrograde is going to start on the 26th, okay, of February, and it's going to go till March 20th, okay? So take this extra if you're a Gemini, Virgo placement person, or if you have Pisces placements, okay, or Aquarius placements. But let's see, what can they expect? What is the energy surrounding this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius for group one, okay? So group one, if you pick this picture right here, y'all got the two of Pentacles in reverse, but this is like the High Priestess card, okay? So for one, y'all may feel like intuitive overload, okay? For some of y'all could feel like psychic blockages, okay, or just feeling out of balance. Hi, Amy. This could be y'all feeling out of balance in some type of way in regards to just like everything like going on, okay? The name Jack could be very significant. Also gives me Jack Dine, okay? So the Two of Diamonds, okay, or the High Priestess is juggling and multitasking, okay, but emphasis on reverse with this multitasking energy, okay? Y'all could feel like there's a lot going on, okay? Y'all could be very busy, a lot more socially busy than y'all thought that y'all would be, okay? Especially if you're somebody who is in some sort of psychic business, spiritual business, okay? But this could also just have to do with like you just getting a whole bunch of like information, downloads, and instructions from spirit, okay? Y'all could be wishing upon a star, all right, around this eclipse, and that may very well be working for y'all, okay? The stars are deeply affecting you. Y'all could definitely have Aquarius placements yourself, okay? The stars are deeply affecting y'all for this eclipse, okay, group one. Like I said, this is y'all could feel like you're like ignoring your intuition, you know what I'm saying, or like that certain stuff can't be true, but you have to recognize that Aquarius energy has all this surprise to it, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so a lot of y'all are having to like multitask, okay, and a lot of y'all have a lot of like responsibilities and shit that y'all are trying to get done. Confirmation, okay, so this may be a busy time for you, okay, or these next 6 months even, okay, so the next, from now to the next 6 months max, okay, for some of y'all could really be emphasis on like this next like month, okay. But y'all also have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, okay. So for one, money and finances, your money and finances are being deeply affected. Your career, money, finances, day-to-day habit, or even your physical body could be deeply significant. The name Shan could be significant. The name Pierce or Price could be significant. Okay, someone's mom or grandma could also end up being significant during this period of time. Okay, so when it comes down to that 5 of Pentacles in reverse, things are getting a lot easier for you in regards to like money and finances. But I feel like it's because this eclipse is having y'all boss up in some type of way. Okay, this is also, if I'm not mistaken, like the Emperor card. So you have the High Priestess in reverse and you have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so for one, a lot of y'all could also be feeling some sort of like psychic attack or just like energetic heaviness from like a man or masculine that you know. Okay, that could be very fucking significant. Okay, so the name Lori could be significant. The name Prince could be significant. I just channeled Prince Royce yesterday, so that could definitely still be significant here. Okay. Yeah, this is not the Emperor. This is a Hierophant even. Okay, so this is like that Taurus energy. So you have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Y'all spiritually, psychically could definitely be feeling like, you know, the name Wanda could be significant. Also gives me Wanda Sykes. Okay, y'all spiritually and energetically could just be feeling really like in tune. Okay, after this eclipse. Okay, or underneath this eclipse. All right, group one. And I definitely feel as though even me thinking of this as like the Emperor, like there's something about you needing to be like 10 toes down behind your spirituality and 10 toes down behind your spiritual routines at this point. Make sure that you're staying grounded, okay, in regards to that, all right? Because we have all these other planets, okay, that are causing interesting energy towards this eclipse, okay? We have Saturn in Aries, there's Neptune in Aries, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just a lot going on, all right? So just know that there's just a lot of energy. So y'all need to make sure that you're maintaining your grounding at this time, okay? This says tradition, spiritual authority, and deception. Deception and spiritual authority are really sticking out to me, so there could definitely be some sort of deception revealed, okay? Something may feel different, something may feel off, okay? Y'all need to trust your intuition, especially in regards to some sort of spiritual leader, even like a boss, okay? This could even have to do with like an institution, like a professor, like a school, okay? It's got to do with like the medical field, a school, some sort of institution, okay, that has like rules and grounding, okay? Take that as it resonates, but something may be off with someone who's making the rules. Someone who's dishing out the rules, making the rules, whatever the case may be. You need to trust your intuition with that, okay? And I definitely feel as though with that spiritual authority, all right, there is definitely underneath this, y'all are needed to figure out who it is that you are and maintain your energy. Some of y'all clothes are very significant for maintaining energetic boundaries. This could be clothes in different like areas of your house, like the different corners of your house, to kind of keep a boundary, or keeping clothes on you, or like in your shoe, in your pocket, something like that, okay? Take a resonates, sleep what doesn't. Okay, but yeah, when it comes down to this, okay, with that 6, my ears ringing, am I right? Yeah, there's a need for y'all to make sure that you kind of stay protected, veiled, okay? Y'all could end up covering your head, even if it's just like oil, you know what I'm saying? Clock some tea on that, immediately chewing on them, okay? Sunflower seeds could also be very, very significant here, okay? This, if I'm not mistaken, is the Tower, okay? This is like the 6 of, the 6 of clubs here, but I'm pretty sure it is indeed the Tower, okay? So yeah, 6 of Wands, okay? So for one, that has the aspect of success to it. So just know that this eclipse season is a tower moment for y'all. Y'all could definitely be the people who have the Aquarius placements, or like the fixed sign placements going on here, or like, okay, let me not even say fixed. What I'm getting here, y'all could definitely have Aquarius placements for sure, okay? Y'all could also have Pisces placements, okay? Heaven, Aquarius placements, Pisces placements, Cancer, and Taurus placements could be very significant. And I also seen Aries. But regardless, this 6 of clubs right here, the Tower, okay, a revelation or drastic shift in perspective, okay? So revelations are definitely, you're about to recognize, you're about to have a huge revelation about who supports you and who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? You're about to really, really recognize and have like some sort of like reality check, okay? Summer Walker, that song always comes up to my head. Why I can't ever think of the name? Cause you got a reality check, cause I got my own checks, okay? So yeah, honestly, y'all going to recognize who really is your supporter romantically and friendship wise, and who's not your supporter. Okay, y'all are being deeply affected. Please cover your energy. This is being veiled when you can, or making sure that you got some sort of protective oil or jewelry. Layer up your protection. Okay, just make you touch my Aquarian, this Aquarius charm that I have. Okay, there's something about that. Okay, so when it comes down to the six of clubs, okay, the tower. Also, some of y'all, there could be some sort of disastrous situation that seems to come about with like the planning of an event, okay, or maybe someone invites you out to the club or invites you to a party, and like I don't know, make sure you don't ignore your intuition about stuff, okay. I'm not saying anything crazy is gonna happen, but you just might not have fucking fun, okay. There's a need for you to really like pay attention, okay, to your intuition, because y'all are psychically inclined. There might be stuff you were like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It doesn't matter. Aquarius is Uranian energy. It is Saturnian energy. It has to do with surprises and big ass lessons, okay. So think about it like that. But regardless, a revelation or a drastic shift in perspective is going to be happening for y'all, group one, okay. And this revelation can have a lot to do, okay, with spiritual authority, okay. And this revelation has to do with your spiritual boundaries, okay, as well as like other people and their spiritual energy or lack thereof, okay. Yeah, Uranus and Aquarius, drastic shift in perspective, okay. So yeah, I feel like y'all are going to be seeing some sort of institution differently. The name Trevor could be significant. The name JD could be significant, okay. What is that? That Two of Swords energy? I feel like the Two of Swords is in reverse, or is that right? I don't know. But I definitely feel like regardless, y'all, things are going to be made clear to y'all. You're going to have some sort of time mode, but this feels more like a revelation than it does anything else, okay. This is also the Hangman. All right, so yeah, y'all, these major cards back to back, y'all got like all major cards, okay. Peace through self-discipline and freedom from distraction, okay. Emphasis on peace through self-discipline. Didn't I say y'all have to get your spiritual like shit together because there's so much going on in the sky, okay, group one. So yeah, this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius for y'all definitely is going to be a time moment in regards to your spiritual authority, your spiritual routines, okay. It's me shaking this table. Y'all may literally think the tables might literally be shaking, okay. I'm hearing the song Earthquake, okay, by Tyler the Creator. Okay, so be judicious and cautious in that. All right, let's see, what can they expect? Let's see, in this case, advice from the moon in Aquarius. Okay, advice from the moon in Aquarius, please and thank you. Advice from the moon in Aquarius. The name James is significant, okay. Peanuts could be significant. Look up this. Ooh, y'all, this almost fell off the balcony, child. Okay. Ooh. All right, so when it comes down to it, that could be significant, y'all. Be careful when like you're in Heights and stuff like that, okay. Harker Heights, Texas could be significant, okay, or the Heights in Houston could be significant, all right. But regardless, okay, this is a flying card, okay. The name SJ could be significant. That could be someone's initials, okay. 32, moon water reset. I literally asked for advice from the moon, and this card quite literally says moon water. You know. So when it comes down to a group one, okay, with moon water reset, okay, it says clearing, reset, renew, start from the beginning, okay, and reflection. All right, this is the Four of Swords in reverse energy. So okay, so y'all can also be having like a hard time sleeping. Okay, advice from the moon. Okay, the more literal guidance of this card is to do some physical cleansing with the element of your choice. Smoke, fire, earth, and of course moon water are excellent ways to clear stagnant energy and renew the spirit. This group needs to be cleansing. Okay, y'all could also be cleansing yourself while you sleep. Okay, it could be having a bowl of water underneath you while you sleep, you know what I'm saying, or like next to you. That's got to do with like dream snatches. Mine is finally done. I'm gonna make a video soon, I promise. Okay, but this could literally have to do with like cleansing and clearing, having some salt underneath your pillow, a lime somewhere nearby. Okay, cleansing baths. Okay, cleansing your space, cleaning up. But the moon is telling y'all, the moon Aquarius wants y'all to go ahead and start from the beginning. Okay, big reset. Clean them baseboards, clean your ceiling fan, wash them walls if you need to. You already know what it is, but there's something about like physical cleansing. Okay, literally cleaning or actually just like physically cleansing. Okay. You also have as above, so below. Okay, and the moon is just such a big like theme here. This is my Cancerian deck, but this is like the moon is such a big theme here. Okay, so this is a very, very favorable time, y'all. Y'all are going to be set on the right path, group one. Okay, this is it's about manifestation, confidence, cause and effect, the magician in reverse. Okay, there's something about you needing to believe in yourself. Like I said, shit is going to be coming to y'all to where like, this can't be true. It is. Okay, believe in yourself. Okay, especially if you're somebody with Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, or Aquarius placements. All right, but regardless, this card serves as a card of abundance. Okay, so y'all could definitely underneath this eclipse be the recipient of a financial windfall, or some sort of opportunity may lead to significant financial financial growth for you. This is a fortuitous card. However, should this card fall from the deck and land in the reverse position, okay, which it did, it is a reminder that all beings are connected through the collective consciousness, which is very Aquarius energy, the collective consciousness, okay? And if you don't act on an idea given to you, okay, whether you dreamed it up, whether you thought it up, if you don't do that shit, eventually it will stream back into the collective and manifest in a new way. So it's going to be given to somebody else if you don't do what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for that, okay? And all in all, y'all are going to be getting into a much deeper layer and level of self-acceptance, okay? And understanding, okay? So yeah, y'all are definitely completing some sort of cycle for sure, skis, okay? Self-love magic could definitely be very, very significant, okay? This is more of a time to let your manifestations do what they do, to take action, do what they do, okay? Y'all's manifestations are already up there. You know what I'm saying? That's what this vibe is. This is more about you needing to cleanse, reset, and do what you need to do. This reminds me of how MJ used to dream about a song and write it immediately before Prince. Their beef is so interesting to me. Me reading about their beef is so interesting to me. Like, also, thank you for tapping the screen. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20 today. My list is open, and we are continuing in, okay? So when it comes down to it, okay, before I hop up off of here, advice from the sun, okay? Using my Leo deck before I move to group 2. Advice from the sun, okay? Ooh. Okay, y'all got resolve. Y'all got resolve, okay? Even though I know they talk about like having the resolve for something, like this gives me like resolving some sort of like issue, okay? So yeah, advice from the sun, there might be a need for you to like resolve some sort of complicated situation you have with somebody, okay, underneath this time period, all right? But this is a period of indecision, okay, and inner conflict, and it is time to make a decision, okay? I choose group 2, but I can relate to group 1 message too. That's real. For group 1, y'all, this is a period of indecision and inner conflict, okay? So like I said, that's that towery energy, and that's that high priestess in reverse energy. I don't know what the fuck going on underneath this eclipse, okay? But regardless, you're going to have to make a decision because you're currently in a metamorphosis, okay? So y'all are deeply changing. Y'all are shifting and changing. Things will never be the same. Butterflies will never go back to a caterpillar. You know what I'm saying? So that's exact. Y'all will not be the same after this eclipse, okay? These next month to 6 months, okay? It's just the vibe. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get y'all's wings, okay? So y'all's advice has to do with your resolve. You're in a period of indecision and inner conflict underneath this eclipse, okay? But like y'all have to choose what it is that like you want to do and understand like your manifestations. If you don't pick, that shit is going to go to somebody else, okay? If you don't pick, that shit is going to go to somebody else, okay? It can show up as I really want to, but what if someone disapproves, okay? Or I really need this, but I can't do it right now. These messages are self-sabotage techniques, group 1, which keep you from moving forward, okay? If you really want something, let yourself believe that it's possible. This desire is your soul urging you to do something that is for your highest good, okay, during this eclipse, all right? Resolve to make a decision this week, okay, one way or another. So resolve to make a decision underneath this eclipse, y'all. Make a decision, make a choice, like make it solid, okay? Just remember that if you stay in inner conflict with yourself, this is also a choice. Inaction is still an action. There is no invisible barrier keeping you from moving forward. And there is no one to blame. There is only your own choice because it seems like the roads are open for you, okay? Like they open for you, you know what I'm saying? So what do you feel conflicted about? That's what y'all need to ask yourself during this eclipse. What do you feel conflicted about, and what ways are you spinning in place instead of moving forward, okay? Some of y'all need new luggage, okay? It could be significant. What decision are you feeling guided to make, and what's preventing you from making it? Because y'all have a transformation that y'all are ready for, okay? And there's a need for you to like remove power struggles, okay, and like reset. Y'all could have just got out of something power struggly, okay? Yeah. So with that being said, that is what I have for y'all, group 1. Happy solar eclipse in Aquarius, and shout out to all of my other Aquarius moons, okay? It is indeed our lunar return, okay? We love to see it. Big things coming for us, okay? Thank you for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe, notification bell so you don't miss out when I post new readings like this one, okay? And thank you for sharing this, okay? We're going to go ahead and get into group 2. Hello, group two. Welcome in, y'all. Okay. Thank y'all so much for tapping the screen. Thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up, that subscribe button. Thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post readings here. And thank y'all for checking me out at Tarot Tea with Kinny on both YouTube and TikTok. Okay. Regardless of whichever platform you're on right now. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tap in. Okay. What can this collective expect for the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius? Okay. You could be feeling this these last couple of weeks up until the next like 6 months. Okay. So next we'll take this extra for the next 2 weeks, a month to 6 months. Okay, so let's see what's going on. What can y'all expect underneath this new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius for group 2? Okay, Evelyn Lazada could be significant. Okay, the name Lainey could be significant. Okay, the name Lanisha. Okay, the name Davy, David. Okay, the name Laura could be significant, or Laura. All right, how to get away with murder could also be very, very significant. Something about school and education could be very, very significant for y'all. Okay, and I also feel like there's going to be some shifts and change to like your physical body. Okay, confirmation. Some of y'all may start having aches and pains and creaks and squeaks. Y'all need to get back on that ground and get to stretching. Okay, all right. So that Aquarius eclipse, if you've been having aches and creaks and beeps and teaks this last couple these last couple of weeks, okay, y'all could definitely also be like writing, okay, poetry, music. Okay, y'all's cards fell out. Okay, so what I caught in my lap is the 7 of Cups in reverse. That could have definitely came from group 1, because I seen this card at some point in time in the deck. When it comes down to the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is literally, you should try yoga. Indeed, this is literally this is 7 Cups in reverse. It has to do with like seeing things clearly. It has to do with like a reality check. Okay, so in terms of this eclipse, what y'all can expect is some sort of reality check. Okay, about what? Let's see. Okay, y'all got the Queen of Cups. Okay, y'all got the Fool. Ooh, okay, that's like the only on its own major arcana in this whole deck. Okay, so when it comes down to it, this is also the Aquarius eclipse is deeply affecting y'all. That could also be the group that has very serious Aquarian energy. Okay, I think that this is the Emperor. Okay, this is the might be something different, but this is the King of Spades. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on. But thus far, what I'm getting from this, the 7 of Cups, okay, in reverse, has to do with like you recognizing what's a bad choice and what's not a bad choice. Okay, and I also feel like y'all are going to be absolutely meeting new people. It's going to be a new beginning. Y'all could be socializing. Okay, new people. You got 4 placements in Aquarius. Also, that says 4 placenta, so that could also be very significant for y'all. Okay, somebody could be giving birth. Okay, after this Aquarius eclipse. Okay, you could be finding that you're pregnant. Okay, some of y'all also has to do with like womb health. Y'all could be getting things checked up. That Queen of Cups energy definitely could be that as well, y'all. Okay, so over these next like 6 months, y'all may really want to like get checked up just as like a, you know, just in case, you know what I'm saying, especially if you haven't gone to like the OBGYN in a while, you haven't gone to the doctor. Okay, but there's something about reproductive health. Okay, the name Jackie could be significant. Okay, especially like with a Q, like Jacqueline. Okay, so when it comes down to the 7 of Hearts, okay, but in reverse it says secrets, imagination, and new feelings. Okay, with that new feelings in reverse, I feel as though y'all could definitely, get y'all pap smears if y'all have it. Okay, I feel as though y'all, there could be some people like telling you how they feel. Okay, that's what that Queen of Cups and that king right here is. There could definitely be some sort of new beginning for some of y'all. It's a new relationship starting, okay, over these next like 6 months, okay, a month, next 6 months, you know, whatever the case may be, or even now, hell. But this could just be a brand new beginning in regards to like people could definitely be telling you how they feel about you. Secrets are being revealed. Okay, but also there's a need for you to just like be for real. Okay, this has a lot to do with just like, you know what I'm saying, like having to still see things like clearly, you know what I'm saying. You also people may be seeing you as kind of like cold or cold-hearted, okay, with the way that you go about things, even if that's not true. Okay, this Queen of Hearts, okay, this is also the Empress card. Okay, so yeah, y'all, pregnancy could definitely be very significant, and we got this masculine and feminine energy here. Let me double check something real quick. Let me make sure if that's not a major. That is the Emperor. You got the Empress and the Emperor, y'all. Y'all could be coming into some sort of like divine union with somebody, okay, underneath this eclipse. All right, the name RJ could be significant. All right, for some of y'all, it could also be being parents. Okay, so please be judicious. Okay, use protection. Okay, if that's something. All right, but the Queen of Hearts, okay, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies also gives me, of course, Libra, Taurus energy, but this is fertility and responsibility to nature. Okay, emphasis to responsibility to like nature. Okay, so I definitely feel as though y'all could be spending a lot more time grounding yourself, a lot more time outside. Y'all could be like, this is like a more sociable situation. Okay, this is a more sociable time. Okay, definitely brand new beginnings, trying new shit. Okay, being outside, being seen. Okay, this could be like glamour magic. Okay, working for y'all. Okay, it could be you getting deeper into your self care, your divine feminine. Okay, your intuition is definitely like doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, yeah. Y'all could also have a brand new idea. Okay, this is like things being revealed. Could be dropping a project of some kind. Okay, and that Emperor, this is the King of Spades. Okay, so it also gives me, of course, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then Aries energy. We talked about that Aries energy earlier. You could have came from group one. Okay, so it says wisdom, experience, and authority. All right, wisdom, experience, and authority. Emphasis on experience and authority. So I definitely feel like y'all could even be like teaching something. Okay, y'all could be creating something new. Okay, also authority. We talked about spiritual authority in group one. Okay, y'all. So that could really, really be significant for y'all. But yeah, with this experience, y'all could definitely be getting some sort of brand new opportunity. Okay, that like this is like the seeds of your manifestations coming through. There's something that you wanted to happen and it's now happening. Okay, underneath this energy, take this extra, especially around Aries season. Okay, and Taurus season. That Aries Taurus vibe. Okay, so April, y'all could definitely be seeing some huge new beginnings in April. Okay, like after this goes through. Okay, wisdom, experience, and authority. Something else could be like a brand new job, okay, like a brand new position, okay, promotions and things of that nature, okay. Something else really has to do with like teaching, school, becoming a teacher, being a teacher, okay, and like having the authority to speak on something, okay. But y'all, this eclipse for y'all is this very, very, very new moony, okay, very new moony, okay. There is a huge new beginning and things are being made clear to you about where you should be going, okay. The Joker, the Fool, freedom and fearlessness, okay. I'm hearing Freedom by Beyonce, okay, and Kendrick Lamar. All right, but when it comes down to freedom and fearlessness, okay, this has a lot to do with like you like trying something new. This is literally pure Aquarian energy, okay, like trying something new. Okay, and it's going to work out for you. Y'all could be trying something new in regards to like romance, dating, okay, or I could be trying something new in regards to like your career, okay, speaking, putting yourself out there, starting a new like something that you're nursing from the beginning, okay. And this back of this deck, what is this? This is the this in reverse. It might be. This is what the Eight of Wands. Yeah, yeah. Okay, shit is happening. Let me see. Make sure it's not in reverse. Hold on. Cause yeah, this is the Eight of Wands. Okay, but this is in reverse. Okay, so yeah, y'all may be experiencing some sort of like delays or like there's a need for y'all to be patient. Okay, there's something about y'all needing to be patient with all this energy in order for this to like happen as it does, which makes sense because I said things are shifting and really, really shifting and changing, especially around that Aries Taurus season. Okay, so like March through May, but especially April. Okay, March through May, but especially April. Okay, repetition, swift movement to create stability. Okay, so yeah, like this is the ending of some sort of like repetitive cycle. Okay, or you may feel like you're doing the same shit over and over and over again. Per se, the name Matthew, the name Kayla is significant. Okay, you may feel like you're doing the same shit over and over again. Okay, but it is for a reason. I promise you. Okay, this is something that is going to pay off. Okay, 9, 8, 7, 6. Yes, y'all could also be receiving some sort of like assistance and help from some people that you love. The name Benjamin could be significant. The name Crystal, the name Zepeda could be significant. Okay. I feel like this is definitely also like a nostalgic time. There could definitely be people that you came up with over these next 6 months telling you how they feel about you. Okay. And all kind of other shit. Okay. So I definitely feel as though this has to do with y'all like also being in a sense of like childlike joy. Y'all children are super significant here. Y'all could either be dealing with kids. Okay. Like maybe like you have children, maybe you teach. This could be your nieces, nephews. Okay. Or this could even be y'all becoming like a parent. Okay, so just to let y'all know. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Okay, the name Christina could be significant. Okay, the letter E could be significant. Okay, someone could definitely be expressing their energy towards you. Or you could be finding something out. Okay, messages from the moon, advice from the moon at Aquarius for this collective. For group 2, okay, messages from the moon. Okay, yeah, y'all are going to be fine. Like this is a pretty solid, pretty favorable situation. Okay, y'all got the witching hour, favorable circumstances. Okay, but like even in reverse. Okay, like this is something that's going better than I think that you think it is. Okay, but just know like you got to be patient. That's what that six is. Okay, that reverse is. I mean, the witching hour. Okay, right on time because the planets are planeting. Yes, my love, they absolutely are. I agree. Okay, wish card, true intent, okay? Manifestation and favorable circumstances, okay, y'all? So quite literally, I know it's so pretty. Quite literally, y'all, this solar eclipse in Aquarius is going to be something very, very like large. The sun could definitely be setting on an old era and entering into a new one, especially as we get to that Aries, after Aries season, okay? So I'm telling you, like March through May, okay? But especially that April vibe, okay? But this is favorable. Just make sure that y'all are not doing too much, and make sure that you're still maintaining your patience, okay? Don't rush the situation, okay? Especially if this has to do with like a home or a house situation, okay? Some of y'all could be manifesting a house. Whatever y'all was casting for is definitely coming around, okay? Very soon, within these next 6 months, okay? Also, y'all could be like really like celebrating something. Y'all could be celebrating some sort of like public support, okay? That could be very significant. Tati, it says you sent 100 comments to my live. Celebrate with them. I'm just gonna press the button and see what happened, okay? But quietly, and thank you for that. So I definitely feel as though y'all could also be feeling very social. Y'all could be networking, talking to people, okay? So additionally, this card is a confirmation that your spiritual work is paying off, okay? Okay, dogs could be significant, okay, particularly pit bulls. Look up the spiritual meaning. This could also have to do with like loyalty, okay? This could be loyal followers, loyal clients, okay? This could be loyal friends, loyal partner, okay? This could just be you being loyal to yourself or being loyal to something that you're creating, okay? Whatever the case may be. A loyal community, okay? A loyal organization, group, people who have you and like are supporting you, okay? Mermaids could definitely be very, very significant, okay? Not the friendliest creatures. Please look into the lore, okay? Be careful around the water, all right? Some of y'all could definitely be doing siren work, which is also working, okay? But please just know that your spiritual work is paying off, okay? Collective group 2 underneath this. You're going to recognize you're learning and integrating your lessons well, okay? Period, okay? Diets could be very significant. Y'all could definitely be having sugar cravings, okay? And y'all could definitely be like fasting, which makes sense. Lent is about to start for people who participate, okay? So y'all could definitely be like cutting down on your sugar, cutting down on your sweets as well. It's going to help your manifestations come through, okay? Your skills are coming together to create true and pure magic. Y'all are definitely increasing your magical like power and understanding over these next couple months, okay, after this eclipse, okay? The universe sees this and will reward your efforts, okay? You are entering into a time of increased manifestation power and should use your time wisely, okay? This is getting your schedule together to make the most of your time. Define your goals, group 2, and put them into action from a place of clarity, okay? This says last chance. If you skip today, your affirmation streak will be gone. Some of y'all, my I Am app, okay, could be very significant. Some of y'all need to make sure that you're keeping something. Yeah, I'm gonna put this up on YouTube later on today. Definitely been eating a lot of red velvet cake and donuts. That's real, because I've been eating the fuck out this cream cheese king cake I done got from HE motherfucking B. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is delicious. It's delicious. It's fantastic. I don't know, okay? And I've been trying to find myself and not find myself in that box. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, put them into action from a place of clarity and deep understanding of your desires, okay? Confirmation. Y'all need to understand what it is that you want. Y'all need to keep the cleansing up. Y'all definitely could have came from group 1, okay? Y'all bad influence. Look, I'm about to eat a whole strawberry cheesecake tonight. How they supposed to see the New York strawberry cheesecake, okay? New York could be significant. Some of y'all could be dyeing your hair or doing something drastically different. Speaking of king cake, I have some I haven't touched yet. Might be a sign. Get you some. How you supposed to see the New York style strawberry cheesecake? Like, y'all could be fucking around and getting that New York strawberry style cheesecake on your shit. Y'all could be dyeing your hair, okay, very soon. Y'all could make a nice, like, 1-2-1-2. You cute. You're cute. I like that. I like that. Yeah. And I definitely feel as though y'all... Okay, like there's something about y'all taking a big first step and it's going to like work out for you. Just don't be impatient about the situation and don't ignore your intuition about the situation. Red velvet cheesecake, okay? Cheesecake Factory got a fire red velvet cheesecake, okay? So advice from the sun before I move into group into group 3, because it's definitely dark outside. But let's see. Okay, also if anyone's interested in getting a personal reading here on live, readings are $20. My list is open, okay? Now let me know. Let's see what is going on. Advice from the sun in regards to group 2, okay? Wishful thinking. Y'all need to be positive because y'all shit is working, okay? If y'all was casting spells and doing all, it's working. You finna see that, okay? If you was manifesting, speaking your affirmations, look, y'all hear them birds? Okay, birds could definitely be a huge signifier. Okay, the sun could be sending birds to you underneath this situation. So look up the spiritual meaning of birds. Okay, y'all are networking, y'all are communicating. Okay, it's a need for you to be positive. Y'all are going to be seen more, or speaking more, or heard from more. Okay, it says, it says wishful thinking, okay? Confirmation, okay? So something is about to happen. Something is revving up for y'all, okay? The name Leslie could be significant. Something is like leveling up for y'all, especially if it just came from like a situation that you felt like was like disappointing, okay? Especially like romantically, okay? If the name Jay is up here, okay? Yeah, some of y'all is like the aspect of your magic, because it says magic so tragic, okay, at the top somewhere. So I definitely feel as though y'all's protection magic could definitely be working, or like your magic in general could be protecting you from other people's foolishness. Okay, the name Morena could be significant. Okay, bunny rabbits could be significant. Look up the spiritual meanings. Could also be somebody sending you like sexual energy and stuff like that that y'all are being protected from, or people having wishful thinking having to do with you. Hi, Passion. You was just on my YouTube. Thank you, girl. Okay, you are learning how to manifest the life that you desire, y'all. Okay, like, you are learning how to manifest the life that you desire. Okay, group 2, that's what's happening underneath this eclipse. Okay, your manifestations are coming through. They're coming through strong. Okay, the New York baby cheesecake, like, it's happening. I heard a confirmation. Some of y'all could also, this have to do with like your glamour, okay, and like the work that you've done on your physical self. Okay, like, mind you, like, this could literally have to do with like I said, glamour also helps to you can use glamour to change how you feel about yourself inside as well. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about the physical, and it's definitely not all about like beauty. There's definitely protective glamours, and there's all kind of other stuff, right? But there's something about that. Okay, hi Cat. Okay, this Cat that just passed by. Okay, you from the New York strawberry cheesecake, Tati? So the difference between wishful thinking and manifestation is this. Wishful thinking uses words such as I hope, okay? Just learn how to do your makeup, period. We love to see it. I know that's right. Okay, wishful thinking uses words such as I hope, maybe someday, and I can't wait until. If this is what you're doing, it's a good start. But this card has arrived to tell you that you're going to have to match the frequency of already having what you desire before you can actually experience it. Some of y'all, this is magic. Okay, some of y'all could be casting still. Okay, some of y'all could be casting, or y'all had something that was already cast, or you think you had something that was cast for you. Could have been me, could have been somebody else. Okay, but it's working. Okay, so your advice from them, okay, from the sun, is to keep that going. Okay, keep the, even if you're not casting anymore, just keep your belief that your magic is working in your head. Okay, but this is also the idea of, you also have to, when you're manifesting, manifest as though you already have something. And this is also the idea of like putting shit into action. Okay, the frequency of already having what you desire before you actually experience it. Okay, do what's necessary to help you feel that your desire is already done. Okay, underneath this eclipse, y'all, already a reality. In all honesty, it was done the moment you thought it. Okay, so now you just have to believe it, and you will manifest it. Okay, so what are you wishfully thinking about? Okay, group 2, what are you hoping will happen? What would it feel like if this desire had already manifested for you? Can you imagine this feeling, the satisfaction and joy of abundance? Okay, so yeah, this has to do with like manifestation, magic, scripting, okay, positivity, you know what I'm saying? Like sleeping with something under your pillow, like the affirmation itself, or whatever the case may be. Okay, but that's what I have for y'all, group 2. The name Brittany is significant. Someone could play 2K. Okay, Y2K could be significant as well. Okay, B2K could be significant. Okay, so B5 could be significant. Boy bands and groups. Okay, y'all could definitely be socializing. This is the most social group thus far. Confirmation. This is the most social group thus far when it comes down to like this Aquarius eclipse. All right. But thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out when I post new videos like this one. Okay. Thank y'all for subscribing on that YouTube, and also follow me on TikTok. All right. We're about to go ahead and get into the last but not least group. Okay. So hello, group 3. Welcome in. Okay, thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button, and thank you for hitting the notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post new readings like this one. Yeah, thank you for sharing this with somebody. And if you're here on TikTok, thank you for tapping the screen. I appreciate the support. It really helps. We're about to go ahead and get into it. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading done here on live, readings are $20, and my list is open. Okay, so what can this collective expect in regards to it? Some of y'all could definitely be, hi, VJ. Some of y'all could definitely be like doing some sort of like maintenance, like bodily maintenance, especially in regards to like your face. Like maybe there's something, a skincare routine or something that you haven't like been taking care of. Archangel Michael could definitely be significant. The name Michael or Miguel could be significant. Okay. Miguel the artist could be significant. Scorpio energy, Aquarius moon. Okay. I'm also hearing Candles in the Sun by Miguel specifically. Okay. It's a beautiful song. But y'all could definitely be feeling like very like humanitarianly inclined. Okay. It's all kind of evil shit going on in the world right now whenever I'm filming this. Okay. Maya and Miguel was my shit. Okay. Maya and Miguel was my shit. Y'all could also just be like having like an inner child opening. Okay. There's something about your idea of humanity. Okay. And like the innocence of like when you were a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like you could have always been that way, you know what I'm saying? Like caring about other people, but there's something about that that's going to be expressed deeply underneath this eclipse. Y'all could definitely be like using your platform to speak. Okay. You could definitely be talking to people in person. Okay. Educating your family about something. Okay. But there's something about humanitarianism that I feel like is big for this group. The name Vanessa could be significant. Okay. The name Ruiz could be significant. I'm seeing right here. And dolphins. Look up the spiritual meaning of dolphins. Miami dolphins could be significant. Okay. But I definitely feel as though y'all could definitely be talking about the state of the world. Okay. You could be feeling very affected by the state of the world. The name Tony is very significant. Gives me Tony the Tiger from Frosted Flakes. Okay. This is a very fuck ICE ass channel. Okay. I'm not even like, you know, like I might as well just go ahead and say that. I'm not even gonna play. Okay. We don't do that. Not at all. I do not support that foolishness. Okay. So shit is evil. So I just want to go ahead and make that clear. But y'all could definitely be supporting something. Okay. There could definitely be something that is like worth standing up for or worth protesting for this group. Okay. Over these next, like this next right now and these next like 2 to 6 months. Okay. So let's see what's going on. The name Victoria could definitely be significant. Okay. It gives me Victoria. Ooh, Monet. Okay. And even then, y'all, this took a long time for these cards to come out. Okay. Y'all got the 4 of Swords. Okay. Is this in reverse? The cards are always so interesting. It is the 4 of Swords in reverse. I'm pretty sure this is Death in reverse. Okay, so yeah, y'all, there's some sort of dignified ending. Okay, I do hear it as dignified. Okay, group 3. But some of y'all, something what they could be very, very significant. Okay, or there's something that is, it has to change. Okay, there's something that is also was always going to end, was always going to happen, was always going to change, and I definitely feel like it probably has to do in like a world level, and y'all could definitely feel very affected by that. But even on a personal level, okay, some of y'all take this extra if you have Scorpio placements. Okay, this could even be y'all releasing some sort of Scorpio. Okay, or there is some sort of huge ending or transformation that is supposed to happen that maybe somebody has been like holding on to. Okay, due to like your emotions and your feelings about the situation. But regardless, y'all, there's some sort of long overdue emotional release. Okay, with this Ace of Cups, there's some sort of long overdue emotional release. All right, in regards to group 3. Okay, y'all definitely could end up in some sort of like relationship. Okay, or like get back into like the dating field or whatever the case may be. Okay, because yeah, we have the Ace of Cups right here and the 2 of Cups right behind it. Okay, and then the 2 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, it's being made very clear to you who is a romantic partner, who's a friend. It's being made very clear to you the types of people that you want to have in your circle. And I feel like you are bringing an end to like that chapter of people who just like don't get where you're coming from. They don't get why you care about the things that you care about. It's just kind of like, it's just stuff that just don't make sense for you no more. Okay. So yeah, gummy bears could be significant. Y'all could definitely be having sugar cravings. Watch out. Okay. So that could have came from group 2. When it comes down to the 4 of Spades, okay, the Death card, the cycle of creation, destruction, and renewal. Emphasis on renewal, okay? So I definitely feel like something is about to be renewed for y'all. You're going to have an emotional renewal, okay? Y'all could actually be finding new friends. Y'all could be finding a new partner, okay? Y'all could be starting a new relationship, finding new friends, okay? And there's something about you like creating more stories, okay? Like the lore behind you, you know what I'm saying, is getting more intensive, okay? This year, these next 6 months, y'all are going to find some new friends, okay? And it's okay. You're going to go through like this whole cycle, okay, emotionally, all right? So you're going to have some sort of emotional breakthrough. This is a very emotionally healing time for y'all, okay? That Ace of Cups and that 2 of Cups together is literally the 3 of Cups. So this is like new emotional beginning. For some of y'all, it could also have to do with like pregnancy as well, okay? Like finding a partner, having a baby, if that's something that applies to you. If that's not what you want, please make sure that you're using protection and being smart about your choices in that way, okay? So yeah, when it comes down to it, y'all could also be like celebrating something, having fun. This could be drinking, okay? Like going out. Like I said, you're having this is like new friends, okay? Whatever the case may be, that you can go do dumb shit with, okay? Emotional, spiritual, or creative flow, and I think it's all of them. Emphasis on that spiritual flow. This has to do a lot with a spiritual flow that is being brought into y'all's lives, okay? Y'all could definitely also start to see some changes around. Y'all could have came from group. Was that group one? Y'all could have came from group one, okay? Wherever I was mentioning Taurus energy at, I think that was group one, okay? So, or actually, no, that was group two. Y'all could have came from any one of those because when it comes down to, or this could just be a collective wide energy because Taurus season, okay, that full moon in Scorpio could be really significant in regards to y'all, okay? Group three, like this is a brand new emotional beginning, emotional breakthroughs. You could be crying, okay? You could be feeling your type of way, okay? But this is spiritual flow, emotional flow, romantic flow, okay? Some of y'all, this is pregnancy, all right? And that Two of Cups has to do with like finding people that are meant for you, finding people that are like soulmates. You know what I'm saying? Finding people that that really like represent what you represent. I think this is also the Temperance card. Okay, love the energy shift. Healing is needed for this time. I agree. Isn't this energy so different than all the foolishness that's been coming up recently? Like I also think that this is the Temperance card, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. This is the Temperance card, okay? So there's that Sagittarius energy, okay, and we're still back to that Aquarian energy. This is about balance and moderation, y'all. So yeah, y'all could definitely be like fasting, giving something up, finding like a balance in something. Y'all could be moderating the amount of time that you spend with people. This is like finding a healthy balance in relationship, with your relationships with your friends and the people that are around you, okay? Balance and moderation, okay? And some sort of like long standing end, especially if it's like a bad habit or like a bad behavior, or you know what I'm saying, like that is coming to an end, okay? So let's go ahead and pull messages from the moon, okay? It's Drake, chat, it's Drake, okay? So let's go ahead and see what is going on, okay? I just feel like some of y'all, this could literally just have to do with like you being like an ally in some type of way, or standing up for someone or something, okay? Someone here could be transgender, okay? Or it could have to do with like trans rights, queer rights, okay? Or standing up, okay, in some type of way, okay? Or spreading awareness. That could definitely be very, very significant. Messages from the moon for group three. Ooh. Messages from the moon for group three. Okay, so yeah, y'all. I feel like y'all are on the other side of a test, okay? Or y'all are being tested or coming out on the other side of it, okay? So it says bathing in the river, number 36, self-care. Someone could be 36, okay? And then we have number 13, the initiation, okay? A sacred test in reverse, all right? So when it comes down to it, I definitely feel as though the moon wants y'all to make sure that you're taking care of yourself because you're still being like tested and you're doing very, very well. I've been supporting the trans girls on my Insta because I don't play about them, period. This page very much so supports the dolls, okay? And this page also very much so supports the trans boys as well, okay? So when it comes down to it, so we have bathing in the river, self-care, okay? This supersedes almost all other cards, okay? And it represents an immediate need for self-care and to slow down. So my advice to y'all from the moon is to slow your ass down, hop in that bath, take you a spiritual bath, make sure that you get a self-care routine together, okay? This is the Four of Swords. You need to get your sleep routine together, be present, okay? Take care of yourself, tend to your mind, your body, and your soul, okay? So self-care is its own kind of magic collective. A spell doesn't have to be elaborate to be effective, nor does it need to produce anything specific, okay, like more money or a partner, okay? So y'all may need to kind of slow down a little bit on like the magic. Y'all are kind of like doing a little bit too much, okay? And there's like need for y'all to kind of just like go with the flow a little bit, okay? These are the moments that refresh you and give you the strength to deal with some of life's more difficult challenges. And when bathing in the river flows into your reading, it's a big nudge from spirit to make time for tending to your mind, body, and soul. This is grounding. This is yoga. This is a balanced sleep schedule. This is eating multiple times a day. This is like resting when you need to rest. You know what I'm saying? Perhaps like y'all are always like trying to study. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work. Okay. Perhaps you have a spiritual practice, but it feels more like checking items off a to-do list. Ooh. confirmation. It feels more like checking items off a to-do list. Some of y'all said smoky at the top. Could literally have to do with like your like smoking habits. Okay, it could be significant for something that has to do with like your cat, your pet. Okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, like your weekends even. Okay, checking off an item off a to-do list rather than a moment of bliss and ease. Okay, maybe you take a warm bath, but spend that time reading over textbooks or office work you brought home or working in the tub and shit like that. Perhaps you have a healthy diet, but you're inhaling food between appointments rather than savoring the taste and feeling the nourishment flowing through your body. Okay, self-care isn't truly care if it feels like a chore, okay, or something that you're compounding with other things. Okay, so yeah, y'all need to make sure that your self-care practice. I advise that y'all a self-care altar, a self-love altar, an altar to yourself could definitely help this out. Okay, I have one. The initiation. Okay, number 13, a sacred test. Okay, you're almost on the other side. Okay, like this, just like understand that you're going through some sort of big ass test. Okay, so don't be scared. Okay, a sacred test, a worthy gamble, and being prepared to risk it all. The more positive side of this card is that initiation means the end of one journey and the beginning of a new one, y'all. Many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Okay, group 3. Okay, especially in regards to like people like talking about you or like whatever the case may be. Okay, some of y'all's gonna have to do with like family members. Okay, your children, nieces and nephews. Okay, who are like thinking about you or missing you as well. There's something about you being able to be there more for them. Okay, we're connecting more with them. Okay, many of your current obstacles are coming to an end. Therefore, this is also a card of hope and good things to come. Okay, it's okay. This is also a card of hope and good things to come. Okay, so period. Thank you, Mother Moon. So I'm about to go ahead and pull message of advice from the sun, okay, before I hop up off of here. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading from me here on live, let me know. Okay, I'm going to put these, wherever the other book is right here. I'm going to put these down for a second, and after group 3, I'm going to pull one card for the collective. But let's see what's going on. What advice does the sun have for group 3 in regards to the solar eclipse, the sun in Aquarius? Okay, I did just see the card mentor. Okay, so there's something that y'all could be like receiving a mentor, y'all could be mentoring people, okay, or teaching people things. Okay, that could definitely be needed from you. Okay, making some sort of content, a video, you could literally be teaching a class. Okay, so Mr. Sun in Aquarius, what advice do you have? The name Justina could be significant. Okay, Disney could be significant for somebody. Okay, it says natural born leader in reverse, and it's number 11. Okay, Aquarius energy. Kinny, I have a question, but it's repetitive. LMAO. Sorry in advance. It's okay. I understand. It'd be like that sometimes, especially at weird times like this. Yeah, you can text me off live. I can do yours off live if you want me to. You were born to lead others. Okay, it is a part of your life's path, but y'all have not been living like that. Okay, y'all are born to lead other people. It's a part of your life's path, but like I feel like y'all need to really step into that and embrace that. Like I said, like there's something about you caring about other people. Thunder, it's okay, honey. It's something about you caring about other people, okay? And being there. Also, y'all celebration. This is y'all having fun. Having fun. The sun's advice to y'all in Aquarius is to have fun and understand that people want to celebrate you as well. And that something positive is definitely going to be coming for you. So take time out to celebrate. Take time out to celebrate, group 3. Some of y'all could literally be like a birthday party, okay? Going to events, being more social. The name Latoya could be significant, okay? Letter L names is very, very significant, okay? You have worked hard to get where you are, group 3. You have done the inner work and taken the action steps required. Okay, didn't we talk about that? You've done the inner work and taken the action steps required. You have come a long way on your journey. If you have yet to reap the rewards for all your hard work, okay, you soon will. Take time out to celebrate, okay, as things are about to shift for you during this eclipse or right after this eclipse, okay? Things are finna shift. Allow yourself to have fun. You need to have some sort of unwavering faith, okay? Instead of like this heaviness and like this obsession with like things looking a type of way. Let things work out in their own timing, okay? And like just know that if you're hyper like micromanaging everything or overworking, you know what I'm saying, to the point where like you're doing work in the shower, in the tub and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You can't eat no meals without working, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not working. The name unique can be significant, okay, or unique okay. Love how the sun is setting slowly in the background. Absolutely. We love to see a Texas sunset, you know what I'm saying? I live living in the South could also be very, very significant for y'all as well, because that's exactly what I just said. Okay, yeah, I could definitely be like working through some sort of like heaviness, okay, especially in like your culture or like your regional culture for where you're at, you know what I'm saying, like the ideologies behind that. Yeah, things are about to shift for y'all. Acknowledge just how far you have come, okay, and give yourself credit for all the amazing accomplishments in your life. Okay. Also, Santa Muerte is very, very significant, okay, for this group, all right? Communicate with her for more information, okay, if that applies to you. Today is a day of celebration. The eclipse is a time of celebration for y'all, okay? What are you celebrating, all right? We're celebrating you, okay? What have you accomplished that you are not celebrating? What are you accomplished that you are not celebrating, okay? What holds you back from acknowledging this accomplishment? What successful outcome are you wanting or working to create, okay? Can you imagine the outcome in this moment? Even if its completion is still a long way away. Okay, so y'all, that manifestation aspect, I need to believe that some shit is actually happening for you and celebrate like you already have the shit. Okay, you want a new job? Shit, sometimes as a manifestation technique, you can literally just go and have a celebration dinner beforehand. That is magic, okay? If you want something, you can literally celebrate. Buy yourself a little cupcake as a celebration, you know what I'm saying? Act like it already happened. Act like the shit already happened. I be taking myself out to motherfucking eat before shit be happening. Okay. I take myself out to eat before something is approved, before things are happening, okay? Because it tells the universe that I done already celebrated the shit. Now the universe is kind of late. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it starts to, that's of course not the actual truth, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's also how that concept works, okay? So there's something about that, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull one card for the collective, okay? In regards to, hi, now why you in the dark? I was sitting outside. It was still light out. But I'm chilling though. Hey, twin. But I'm going to pull one card for the collective before I hop up off of here. And then, Amy, I will message you. If anyone's interested in getting a personal reading here on live, readings are $20. My list is open. I'm going to pull one collective message, okay? What advice do you have for the entire collective? Okay, also group 3, thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up. Thank you for hitting that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out whenever I post readings like this. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Okay, I did post a lot from yesterday. The 7 days ahead, the week ahead, that's posted with the timestamps. It should be public now on YouTube. That was when you had your personal in. Let's see. One card of advice for this eclipse. Solar eclipse. You're welcome, honey. Solar eclipse. I posted it right before I got on here. That's why I haven't got a chance to send it to you. I'm sorry. Solar eclipse in Aquarius. What advice do you have for them to get through this eclipse for the whole collective? Okay. Let's see. All right. So period, y'all. Okay. There's a week ahead. Pick a card collective. That's the collective reading. But also, I do have some other week ahead pick a cards and things like that on the channel. From over the years. Some timeless ones. But yeah, the one from yesterday, the collective reading, that's up. Also, citrine could definitely be very, very significant, okay, for this collective. But my advice, okay, working with citrine could be significant. And it says gateway, okay, and vision, all right? Santa Muerte could be very significant. Mother Hecate could be very, very significant for this collective, okay? I want y'all to know that this is a portal. The eclipse is, this eclipse is a portal, okay, collective? And there's like, y'all going to be walking through it, okay? So the biggest aspect and what I need y'all to know is that, like, y'all are prepared and spirit is ready to, like, work with you. It could be certain, like, angels, deities, ancestors, okay, that are wanting to work with you, okay? And I feel like this is going to be that time where they are like coming to you to like figure that out, okay? So definitely just be ready and prepared. Ready and prepared. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. So I really am in the dark, but I can read it. Okay, so it says, many of our spirit guides are the animals that made soul contracts with us. Animals, especially dogs. I literally just said that. Okay, which is also why I was talking about Mother Hecate. Okay, live with unfiltered joy. Look up the spiritual meaning of the animals around you, especially dogs. Okay, collective. It's got a lot to do with like loyalty. Okay, this is why they ascend faster than humans. Okay, they radiate and integrate the highest frequencies on the planet. Okay, our heart at the center of the card reminds you to live with your heart wide open underneath this eclipse. Okay, like the gates, okay, which along with the small crystal skull, okay, sit engulfed in orange flame, sharing the message of grace. Okay, orange stones could be significant. Okay, skulls could be significant, like crystal skulls. Okay, citrine could be significant. Carnelian could be significant. Fire agate could be significant. Is fire opal a thing? Fire agate is a thing though. Yeah, that could be very, very significant for y'all. Okay, and rutile, rutilated quartz. All right, orange calcite. Okay, All that shit could be very, very significant. Okay, it says black love, no filter. Okay, love isn't found, it's fought for. For one, happy Black History Month, period. Okay, so that could also be significant, okay, for this collective. So this card can help create visions when held to your third eye. So yeah, my advice to y'all is to definitely do your psychic work and your spiritual work and understand. Some of y'all also have to do with like astral work and astral travel, okay, especially all this Piscean energy in the sky, or coming up in the sky. Expect miracles, attract miracles, accept miracles is the theme for this card, okay, collective. You have completed the lessons and are ready to work deeply with the dimensional beings, okay? You will complete the gateway walk, okay? Like, you just must remember. Seraphonite, okay, or Seraphonite could be significant, okay? It says, I remember the divine spark within my mind and spirit, okay? I am always connected. So understand that spirit is watching you. This is like, these are the most karmic times of the year, you know, and we have multiple eclipses each year, and not every eclipse is the same, and not every eclipse is going to be super powerful for everybody. This one, however, is the first of the Aquarius eclipses we had in a long time. It's the first one when Pluto is also in Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? And we have Saturn in Aries, which is a whole thing, and Neptune in Aries, which takes even longer to move, you know what I'm saying? So we quite literally have not had an eclipse like this in a while, okay? The name Ulysses could be significant. Kenny, do you do yes or no questions? I do. I can do yours. Yeah, I guess I could do yours now. I'll do a yes or no if it's not like a full question. I guess for like after. I don't know, girl. Just text me. I'm gonna communicate with you after this. Just text me. I'm finna hop up off of here and I'm gonna communicate with you for your yes or no real quick, and I gotta talk to Amy with her readings. So I got you. But with that being said, y'all, I do fucks with y'all a long way. I'm finna message Jay and I'm finna message Amy in just a moment. But I fucks with y'all a long way. Thank y'all for hitting that subscribe. The name Nate could be significant, okay? But I fucks with y'all a long way, and I will talk with y'all later. Bye. Happy eclipse. It is my lunar return. We love to see it, okay? Like, and shout out to all the other Aquarian moons, okay? It's not necessarily the easiest out here for us right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's also amazing for us right now. Okay, so I could be getting tattooed. That could also be significant, okay? I fuck with y'all. Bye.